I'm going to go over the 4 different methods of fasting that you probably haven't heard about. First, there's OMAD. Then there's rolling 48s or rolling 72s. What are those? Then there's the regular intermittent fasting, what you've probably heard. And now there's a new type of fasting, or something that's more popular, extended fasting. What is OMAD? OMAD simply stands for one meal a day. Pretty much eating the same meal around the same time of day. So let's say that 6 p.m. is typically when you have dinner. That means every single day you're typically having dinner at 6 p.m. and you might eat for about an hour. So most people's windows are about 1 hour, to 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and they would eat as much as they really want within that window. They're not counting calories, although I feel like you should be counting calories, especially if you're starting new. You know how much you're eating and you're not under eating. If you're under eating too much, you're going to ruin the purpose of fasting, because at the end of the day, yes, we want less calories, but we don't want to go so low that our body becomes too lethargic. So personally, I'm also doing OMAD and a combination of these other type of fasts as well, and that's what most people do. They don't stick to just one type of fast. They usually incorporate and cycle other types of fasts in. You might be asking yourself, what's a rolling 48 or what's a rolling 72? It sounds more complicated than it is. Really, all it is you don't eat for 2 days, and then you eat a big meal. So typically people will eat for 4 to 6 hours. It's not just a 1 hour window. It's typically longer. You want to get more food in, 4 to 6. And plus you want to start eating slow when you break these fasts, longer fast. You don't want to eat a big meal in one sitting. Your stomach's not going to be okay. Warning on that. You want to have like a 4 to 6 hour window, and then you repeat, and then you go for another 48 hours of not eating, or it could be another 72 hours, so whatever it means. Again, you're trying to get a decent amount of calories within that window in. That could mean getting 3, 4, 5,000 calories in that 4 to 5 hour window, because remember, you're not eating for 2 to 3 days. And then there's the normal intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting would be typically anywhere from 12, 10, 8, 6, 4 hours of fasting windows. That means from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. you're allowed to eat. Again, that's not really intermittent fasting, but some people need to start somewhere. You can have a 10-hour window. You would eat from noon to 10 p.m., 8-hour window, noon from 8 p.m., and then so on and so on. That is typically what people call intermittent fasting. And then there's extended fasting. So extended fasting is doing the 48, 72, 5-day fast, etc. I would say a 3-day fast would be an extended fast. That's what I would call an extended fast, and then anywhere up to a 5 to 7 day fast obviously would be an extended fast. Some people do go much longer fast than that. Honestly, I think that if you're higher in body fat, it could be something that you could do. But if you're someone with lower body fat, or you don't have too much to lose, I don't encourage that, and I don't think you should be doing that. Again, everything should be looked at by a doctor. You want to make sure your blood levels, everything is okay, and your heart's okay for you to do something like this. But start slow. And thank you for being here. This is Fast Track to Fitness. I'll see you next time.